Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Azine Williams. How are you all doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are fine. If you're new to this channel, kindly click on the subscription button. Click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Okay guys, so the housemates are currently brainstorming about their wager as at the time I'm recording this video. Yes guys, but that does not mean that they did not have an eventful morning. It's the Big Brother Naija All Stars house. Of course, you know that there will always be something to talk about and something to keep us, the viewers, entertained. So you all remember that last night or early this morning, there was a confrontation, not really a fight, between Mercy and the head of house, the current head of house, Adekunle. Well, that's been sorted out after their walkout session in the morning, which was very, very intense. Yes, guys, the both of them at the garden sorted out their issues and hugged it out. Like, this is what we love to see, Abby. I know a lot of you don't want this to happen. Some of you still want basketballs, but don't worry, the basketballs will come. But as for now, both of them are actually cool with each other. Yes, guys. Now, talking about Adekunle. So while he was in the restroom area, that is the toilet area, he and Seyi were having a conversation, and somehow the conversation headed towards Seyi's issue with Tacha. Now you all remember that this will be, I think, the third or the fourth time that Seyi is talking about Tacha in this season of Big Brother. And the way I'm looking at it, it looks like Big Brother has got to bring Tacha or pay her whatever it is, that she demanded that you pay her, because last, if I check it correctly, she was disqualified, and we know that people that were disqualified, all their contract ends with Big Brother. So, Big Brother, come and renew contract, because it looks like Seyi actually wants Tacha to come back to this house. Now, what exactly did Seyi say about Tacha?
There was too much negative energy, because most times during eviction, I go sit down. You know why as we sit down on the back? Now I go come sit down beside.
I thought you guys were like close, because we were all together.
I was okay with it, but she was not. Maybe I don't know if it's that it was for the show or that, but it was just getting too much. And that day I was like, people, I feel like you are trying to fuck at it. And from that day, once it started, I just started to slap slippers on the floor. Get deep behind me, evil spirits. Get deep, because it doesn't make sense. You just plain old talks, bro, and it's not as toxic.
I like this thing. I'm going to try to get to know people.
From all this, I actually thought that whatever happened between Seyi and Tacha, honestly, I didn't know it was that deep, just like Adekunle said, but him talking about her over and over again, it looks like, something, they have an unfinished business. And since this season is all about unfinished businesses and second chances, I actually think Big Brother should pay Tacha and bring her into the house, because the plot around her in the show of Big Brother, especially the Pepperdam season, is quite a lot. I mean, there is no way that this housemate or the ex-housemate from the Pepperdam season will talk about their season without mentioning Tacha's name. So yes, I actually think that Tacha should be part of the show. Now, away from that, there was also the conversation about birth control pills and all that by the ladies, Uriel, Mercy, Princess. Oh, by the way, it's actually Princess's birthday today. Happy birthday to her. And back to the conversation, Angel was also there, and they were talking about the downsides or the disadvantages of birth controls on the female body, and of course even mentally and all that. And they were like, you know what, I think it was Angel that said that men should be the ones to get birth controls, because if you look at it, a woman can only get pregnant once, and like in 9 months, but a guy can impregnate 500 women in like a week. And it's honestly true. I agree with her. Like, this whole birth control thing should be the men taking the lead. They should be the ones, getting the injections, getting the pills. Because if you check it, the pregnancy and all that, the men are the culprits here, not even the women. So I wonder why. Oh, I know why. Patriarchy. Yeah. Anyways, that's what their discussion was all about. Also, there was a discussion that happened in the garden with Doyin, Kidwire, and Seyi. So they were talking about how parents will, or how parents should actually make English the first language that they teach their children. They also talked about having money without class or having class without money. Doyin said, you can have money, but you see pedigree, you don't buy it. Seyi now responded and said, you can pay for school, but you can't buy class. Kidwire now said, class without money doesn't make sense, I promise you. And he said that it doesn't look good. There's really something off about it, having class and you don't have money. And I think it was at that point that Doyin was like, also having money without class is also not cool. Doyin now goes ahead to say, there are some people that just don't have that courage. They can have money, but you see that courage? No. That is why I always say it's always important for parents to teach their children English before teaching them their native language, because it rubs off on their accent. Imagine the child is saying, I want to eat, like with the H factor. It's because they speak Yoruba so much, you need your English more than your native tongue when you go to places. Confidence and knowing how to speak is very important, which I kind of I don't really agree to that. This is my personal opinion, because why is it that it's always Africa that prioritizes English language more than our own native tongue? I'm not saying we should not speak English, but I mean, you don't go to China and tell them that, oh, their priority should be English and not Chinese. We are the ones that go to learn Chinese. You don't tell the French, oh, you must prioritize English. Have you seen a French man speak English? There's always the accent. There's this heavy French accent, with the way they speak English. We are the ones that go to learn that language. But when it comes to our own, we just make it look like, oh, it's not classy. See, if they bring this talk of classy again this season, it's not gonna be funny. I'm not gonna like it. Which one is so classy to them? Is speaking English? Really? So our native tongue with our native accents and our mother tongue is a problem? Nah, Doyin, I get what you're trying to say, but nah, it doesn't make sense to me. I feel like this is a way of us, I don't know if it's a colonial something for us to kind of like hate our own heritage. And when somebody speaks with their own mother tongue, have that, they will say, oh, this person has an emotic accent or Yoruba accent or the H factor or an Hausa accent. People now laugh. Like, I don't get it. Why is it that, we criticize that so much, but then we go pay money to learn French, glorify the Chinese and the other people, as long as they're not blacks or Africans, it's okay, it's cool, or it's romantic. Some of us even say, oh, the Italian accent is so romantic. Why is the Yoruba H factor not romantic? I don't agree with what Doyin is saying. Honestly, I don't. Speak your mother tongue. In fact, I actually believe that parents should teach their children their mother tongue, like your African language. Teach it, because I feel like a child that does not know how to speak their mother's native tongue, I just don't feel like it's right. That's my own opinion. Let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section. Also, there was a lot of flirting going on in the house between Tolani Badge and Soma. There was a whole lot of, rated 18 talks between Soma and Doyin. There was a lot of flirting between, I think, Kid and Doyin or something like that. Like, these housemates actually have us in mind. I can't wait for the pool party, especially because of CC and Cross. I think they made a bet about how the day the pool party is going to be on, and I think the person that gets it right gets a massage and breakfast from the other person. It's actually going to be nice seeing CC and Cross together. I'm not saying that they are going to be a ship, because CC actually made it clear that she has a boyfriend. Apparently, CC and Cross have met each other in Abuja before, so yeah. I'm looking forward to whatever friendship that they have, even though I'm actually seeing a budding friendship between CC and White Money, like that their therapy session last night was hilarious. At some point, Sissy was now questioning her therapist, like, what are you saying? On that note, guys, I'd like to say a very big thank you to you all for being part of my channel. If you have not yet subscribed, kindly click on the subscription button, click on the notification bell to let you know whenever I post any new video. Until I come your way again, I remain your darling girl, Ezine Williams. Have yourself a beautiful, wonderful day ahead.